The Ntingwe tea estate is nestled among the majestic hills of rural KwaZulu-Natal, a stone's throw away from Nkandla, the homestead of President Jacob Zuma. The tea estate is responsible for one of the most exclusive teas in the world. Some 20 years ago, the estate was established in an area that lacked economic opportunities. Today, the estate is the main employer of the locals, who rely on it for their livelihoods. The estate is worth some 60 million rand and has the potential to produce up to 500 tons of tea every year. The acidic soils and high rainfall make it an ideal location for tea planting. Field manager Nhlanhla Msane has worked these fields for more than 10 years. Although still a struggling entity, the estate has made a difference in the area.
The main mission was to uplift the lives of people, because you can see this area is situated in a deep or rural area where the level of poverty was high. So the Ntingwe came in to provide employment so as to improve the lives of the people of this area from 1988 up to now. So I think it's almost 20 years old now.
In peak season, up to 600 people can be employed to supplement the regular tea pluckers and those in the processing plant. It isn't difficult to see how a steady income can contribute to the well-being of surrounding communities.
I can't remember properly when I started, but I think it was around August 2000 till now. It helps me because I can educate my children with this money, and I can also put food on the table. But when we stop working, it's a problem because I don't have money. Most of the time we start and then we stop around June. But this time I think we're going to stop early because I can see the work is not good. The drought affected the tea, so it's very hard to harvest. The other thing is that because it's a local firm, it helps with even the orphans and the wives without husbands. They come here to get work. I have 5 children and I come here also to get help.
At the moment, we're sitting at about 100 or 115 permanent staff. Well, they are doing the factory, doing the field, and we call them support, people who are just helping do maintenance inside either the workshop or just inside the factory complex. But we supplement them with the seasonals or casual labor during the season.
After the tea is picked, it is sent to the factory where it gets processed in a system that ensures only the best crop is used. Elvis Nyawose is the factory manager whose job is to make sure a quality tea is produced at the end of the day.
Producing quality tea is one of our specialties. We make sure that what we produce here, we need to maintain the standards. Those that came before us, they have made good tea, and it has always been good tea that we are making, and we try and keep to that. And the buyers are happy as well, so we do our utmost bit to make sure that the customers are satisfied.
Before the final product is packed in bags ready for shipment, it will have to go into quite an involved process. The
initial stage of tea making is the withering. That's where it stays for 11 hours or so, a minimum of 11 hours. We then take it through the dryer. It will stay in the dryer for plus minus 25 minutes. By the time it leaves the dryer, it will only have about 3% or less moisture content. Then we take it from drying to sorting and grading. When we sort it, we get rid of the moisture, extract the fiber content, and the blacker the tea, the better. Some will say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. The same thing applies with our teas. We then keep it until it makes what we call a break. So we'll say a PD break. A PD is one of the grades we make. A PD break will be about 2,400 kilograms. So until we've kept at 2,400 kilograms. Only then we can start packing it for big buyers.
Among those big buyers are leading tea houses in the United Kingdom and America who use the tea to blend with other teas or sell it as a standalone brand.
We try to stick to the conditions of producing a high quality tea. That is sticking to the plucking standard in the field. You pluck what is required, and also the factory does the same, and then the results will be that single quality of pure origin.
As tranquil and still as this area is, it's hard to imagine that extreme weather conditions sometimes come into play, affecting the tea production.
Another problem are natural disasters like hail and frost. Now we are in winter, you find that you have a good flush, and then what happens, the frost comes in and then the whole area is affected. Then you have to stop, immediately stop, you retrench all the people that you are using. In summer, I think on 2 occasions we were stricken by the hailstorm, which also set us badly, because once we have a hailstorm, it just wipes away all the flush, and you have to wait for about a month or 2 months for the new leaves to recover, and then you start again plucking.
Although most of the tea from here is enjoyed on international shores, next time you go to your local supermarket, look out for this tea, the pride of KwaZulu-Natal.